from Group 4.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Hafiz bin Ibrahim with matrix number SIQ160023. So our group get the question to write a function program using quick sort function from cstd library.h. So basically we get a random number, so we need to arrange the numbers in descending order. So this is our programming. So first of all, we need to hashtag include iOS stream, which is we want to use cout and cin function. Then we use the cstd library. So basically the cstd library is the header, defines several general purposes function, including dynamic memory management, random number generation, communication with the environment, integer arithmetic, searching, sorting, and converting. So basically, we use the cstd library for using the qsort function. Then we use the using namespace std. After that, we declare sub function. We call it compare with the constant void pointer a, and then constant void pointer b. So we move to integer main.
Hi, my name is Noliana Baharudin, SIQ160037. So I will start explaining on our main function. First of all, our array name is ARR, and then we insert our values that were given in the question inside the array, and the values given are -300, 7, 22, 13, -45, 70, 36, 5, -1, 10, 270, and -4. Next, we declare intn, which is equals to size of array over the size of integer. And as we all know that the size of integer is always 4. And then the size of array is basically size of integer divided by the number of elements. So the size of integer times with the number of elements. So our size of array is 4 times 12, which is equals to 48. Actually, we can replace this formula with the number of elements. So here we have 12 elements, so we can just write intn equals to 12. But if we have questions that will give us a huge amount of elements, so it's easier for us to use this formula. Then basically, what we did here is that we print out the size of array, which is 48, and the size of integer, which is equals to 4, and our n is the number of elements, which is 12. Next, we display out the array before sorting it in descending order. We use the for loop to print the array, which is I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. So as we know that array starts counting from 0, so I must be less than n. And from 0 to n is 12 elements, so it will display out 12 elements. And then the array before sorting will be displayed out.
Hello, my name is Anis Amira binti Din Arif, and my matrix number is SIQ160004. So I will explain the latter part of it. Okay, to sort the numbers in descending order, we use the qsort function, which is defined in the cstdlib.h. So actually the qsort function has a fixed parameters, which is the name of the array that we will calculate, and the number of elements, and also the size of integers, which is 4, and the compare function. Okay, the qsort function will do the sorting of the numbers. So to display out the numbers after sorting, we use the for loop, and for the first we need to initialize the I. So integer I is equals to 0, I is less than n, and I plus plus. So it will display 12 elements of the array. So the first element will print out the biggest numbers of the question, which is 270, and the last element, which is the 12th element, will display out the smallest integer, which is the negative 300. So that's all from me. Hi, my name is Umi Umairah binti Ahmad Azman. Metric number SIQ160040. So I will be explaining about the compare function. This compare function is actually required for us to use this qsort function from cstd library. As we can see in this qsort function, there is a compare function in it. So we go to our compare function. This compare function have a fixed parameter, which is constant void type of pointer A and constant void type of pointer B. So this pointer A is actually pointing to a random address in the array named ARR in this qsort function. So it is pointing to a random address in the array. We assume negative 300 or 7. It is random. So first we declare integer type of pointer x and integer type of pointer y, and we make it equals to a and b. Because at first a is declared as a constant void type, so we have to use a typecasting operator, and we have to temporarily change it to this variable to a new type. Because our pointer x and pointer y is in integer type, so we have to change it to integer type. And because this a and b is at first a pointer, so we have to put asterisk at this integer typecasting operator. So this pointer x is actually pointing to the address of a which contain the value of the random element in the array that is named ARR here. And so is the y. This pointer y is also pointing to the address of b, which contain the value of a random element in the array ARR. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Inta Shafinas binti Muhammad Hatta. My matrix number is SIQ160009. So I will explain for the conditional operator part. Next, we need to compare the integer in the array to make it descending order. So we use conditional operator if, else if, and else to compare between integers. Let's say if the value points toward x is negative 300 and y is 7, thus we need to swap the numbers since the value x is lesser than y. Then we return 1. Return 1 here is to denote the swapping process done by qsort. But if the value point towards x is greater or equal to value points toward y, thus we remain the position of integer x and y in the array. We denote this not swapping process as return negative 1 done by qsort function. Then we add else return negative 1 semicolon. For your information, we include else return negative 1 since we are using software Xcode. But actually, we can exclude the else return negative 1 if you are using DEV C++.
Hi, it's me again. So I will explain the output. So basically, the first output is the size of array, which is we get 48. Then size of the integer equal to 4, and the n is the number of element, which is 12. So after that, we get the output is before sorting, which is negative 300, 7, 22, 13, negative 45, 70, 36, 5, negative 1, 10, 270, and negative 4. So this is the random number we get from the question. So after we run the program, we get the final result, which is after sorting. So the number is in the descending order. So from the biggest number to the lowest number. So from 270 to 70 to 36, 22, 13, 10, 7, 5, negative 1, negative 4, negative 45, and negative 300. So that's all the output for our program. So hopefully you guys understand with our explanation, and thank you.